My next chapter, it's my time.
Hello, beautiful. You look stunning. Shar with Hello, beautiful.
I was gonna give you some sugar on the tea.
Oh. Cute. Oh, not the movie star Cory Hydra. Give me some sugar. Okay, you scared me a little bit. I watched it. If it's,
You watched it?
yeah.
I got busy.
I was a little scared.
I got down though.
Yeah, you did.
Leading man
You
energy. $20 million
leading man
movie.
energy.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Rivah, and I am back again with another video. Listen, we're gonna go ahead and get right into this conversation. If you have not seen, Mowry's ex-husband Cory Hardrick has been on, his marketing campaign for his new movie featuring actress Megan Good. And, he's been doing a lot of interviews. He's been a part of a lot of conversations. And I just feel like this is the prime example of what happens when women act off of impulse and act off of emotions. And they, think that the relationship is over. They think that they've had enough. They've reached their limit to whatever regard. And then they release their husband right back out to the streets, and he remembers exactly who he is. Okay, this is exactly the situation that is taking place. So obviously we know that Tia Mowry, I believe it was over a year or 2 years ago at this point, where she explained to us that she, quote unquote, graduated from her marriage.
Marriage was a success. Yeah. I look at it as like a curriculum. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation.
And from that time all the way until now, we've just seen continual videos of her trying to prove to everybody on the internet that she is so much happier, that she's so much freer since she divorced her husband. What I find is very interesting is that in this exact situation, when Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrick were married, we didn't see much of Cory. Right? We might have saw him like here and there. But she kind of, just from my personal opinion, she was very intricate in the fact that he was going to be playing a backseat role to their relationship. Right? We known her from Sister Sister. She was the, childhood star. She is the person that everybody knew. And whenever she did her TikToks or whatever situation she did, she always played up the front foremost of the role in the situation, right? I'm the star, he's the extra. Okay? There's no other way to say it. That's exactly what we saw.
Everything's not perfect, marriage is work.
And that's
marriage is work.
it
I'm
is.
not here. Let me finish.
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm not.
What happens a lot of times is that these women, they act off of impulse, they act off of emotion, whatever is not going right at the time, and they take that, to the bank and cash it. And what normally happens is that they realize that, wait a minute, maybe I kind of jumped the gun on this a little bit. Maybe I, made a couple of mistakes. Maybe I should not have acted, so quickly. Because now you have this man who was dedicated to his family, right? Which is so very interesting because, as we know, women are the ones who file for divorce way more often than men do. And, women are the ones who pressure men into getting married. Oh, you better marry me. You better, put a ring on my finger. You better do this. They always do that. And then when the going gets tough, it's the men who are literally staying there, being the pillar in the relationship and in the family structure.
At least I know Tia got my back, to the grave. So I know she's with me, and she knows I'm with her.
It's quite ironic, but it's something that happens more often than people would like to give men the credit for. Women are the ones who force men into marriages, but men are the ones who stay in it. They're willing to work through it. They're willing to deal with their responsibilities. They're willing to deal with the choices that they've made with, marrying this woman and having children, regardless of if the going gets tough. Oftentimes, we see that when the going gets tough on the woman's end, she's very quick to run. Oh, because, I'm not happy. I'm not fulfilled. I don't feel the butterflies. I don't feel, the spark is gone. When women feel that, they're more quick to run for the hills and leave this man high and dry. Ever since the separation between the two of them, the divorce between the two of them, again, we've seen Tia doing her own marketing campaign, trying to market her happiness to the world. I don't know if she's trying to convince herself or us. I'm not really sure of how much happier she is, how much freer she is, how much how exciting it is to be in the dating world, even though she's constantly telling us about bad experiences that she's having in the dating world.
It got worse, but I feel like it's about to get worse off.
And here we have Cory, who every time he's done an interview, all he's talking about is his family, his family structure, his kids, how broken he was, how upset he was, how hard it was for him to be separate from his children. All he talks about is, when people try to ask him about his family unit, is how he's trying to be the best version of himself for his children.
Take care of these babies.
I love that.
And I got to do God's mission.
I love
That's
that.
it.
Whereas when we see Tia Mowry talk about this situation and talk about, how she is and where she is in life, it's all about her, right? It's about her getting her groove back. It's about her, being a nasty girl. It's about her going on dates. It's about her being free.
I'm headed to Jamaica. Is this solo mom vacay or with the kids? With solo mom, with my girlfriends. My birthday's in July, so this is a birthday trip. And what do they say? Stella got a groove back? It's like Tia got a groove back.
We always see a lot of these women sign up for, I want to be married. I want to have kids. I want to have this family structure. And then they can't wait to be free, right? They can't wait to be free from the marriage so they can go back to the streets, and they can't wait to be free from the kids. Oh, yeah, I'm focused on me. It's all about me. I'm putting myself first. I'm worried about me. What a lot of women do not realize is that when these women act the fool, okay, when these women are parading around on social media like, they are just above this man, and this man was like beneath them, and they are just so much happier, and they're just so much in a better space. A lot of times what these women don't realize is that other women are also watching this. Other women are also seeing the way in which you are, parading around after your situation ended, and they are taking note of the way that this man has constantly moved. Whether you like it, don't like it, whether you agree or disagree. A lot of women are very observant of those facts. So it's so interesting now, because a lot of the same women who were supporting Tia when she's talking about, oh, yes, girl, do what's best for you. Oh, yeah, I didn't like him anyway. Oh, yeah, I could tell that they had some problems in their relationship. A lot of these same women, you see them all over TikTok talking about, okay, hold up now, Tia. Because I ain't know he looked like that. Oh, hold up, Tia. I ain't know he had that kind of swag. Hold up, Tia. We was with you. But now we really trying to figure out that maybe you the problem, because if this man has never cheated on you.
Never cheated. Period. So there you go. You wanted your answer, so there you go.
If this man is talking about how he is all for his family and his family structure, what could have possibly been the camel that broke the straw that broke the camel's back? Because now these women are seeing him in a different light. Now they're hearing him speak more. Again, as I said, when the two of them were in a marriage, they barely heard him have anything to say. He played a very, backseat to that relationship. And sometimes it's not because the man wants to play a backseat. It's because the woman does not know her role in the relationship. So she overdoes. So she over exemplifies. So she over, pushes herself up to the front. That's a whole, whole conversation that we could have for a whole different day. However, a lot of these women are starting to see, again, more of his personality. And they're like, we was on your side, Tia, but now we want to know what's going on with him. A lot of these women talk about how they slide in the DMs. They trying to figure out, they trying to see him out, buck him up somewhere. They trying to be her sister. They want to know what's good.
You single? What's tea?
What you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean? The ladies want to know.
Am I what?
Single.
I could just say I'm busy right now.
a lot of times women don't understand, women think about how they feel in the moment. And this is why I say, it's off of impulse or it's off of emotion, because in the moment, a lot of women feel like, oh, I'm tired of this, in their mind, right? They build this up. No one ever said it was true. I don't know where they get this information from, but a lot of these women feel like, oh yeah, ain't nobody gonna want him after, me and him break up. He not gonna be with nobody, ain't nobody gonna be sweating him. A lot of women break up the relationship and they feel like, they as the woman are gonna have the most options, when it's very much the contrary. When a man breaks up from his relationship, if a man is, divorced from his wife and he has children, that does not affect his likability, his dateability. If women want him, if women will stay with him, if women will get into that seat of being the step parent. It will never change that. With women, on the other hand, again, they're the quickest ones to jump ship and have the hardest time in the dating market. Very interesting. But a lot of women, when they're in their emotions, they don't think about that at the time.
There are times when I'm like, wow, like last year was pretty tough. But this year, it's good that we stuck, to it.
They don't think about that. They're thinking about how they feel, how much better their life is going to be, and what they're going to do. It's already easy for men to move on. Already. But now when you have, been on display on this campaign and people are saying, oh, she's not doing anything to humiliate him. She's not, talking bad about him. But when you on the internet as his ex-wife talking about you in your hoe phase.
I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm in my hoe phase right now. Happiness over everything. Where's your mind?
What exactly is that doing? That's saying I'm out here trying to find somebody who could do what you couldn't do. I'm out here because I wasn't satisfied. I'm out here dating in the dating market because I'm trying to find better than you. That's humiliating. And it's also disrespectful. And here you have Cory, who has not said anything bad about her, who has not gone on a campaign trying to prove he's so happy, who is not outside like he could be. Okay, we ain't seen nothing about him being outside with this woman, that woman, not like he couldn't. Because what most women do, women go out to garner the attention from all these other entities, from these other women, from all these people to fan their flame and try to convince them that they're doing the right thing, when men just stand in their truth. They know what's up. They know what it is. They're not trying to embarrass nobody. They're not trying to humiliate anybody. And again, interestingly enough, women are the ones who want to get married. Women are the ones who force the hand for starting a family. But men are the ones who more times than not, okay, lean more into, well, I really love that person, so why would I go on the internet and bash them? Why would I go on the internet and humiliate them?
I've never been that way. Even being in a situation married, I still never. I always protected my kids, and I protected her as well, because I feel like that's a man's duty. Whether you're together or not, it's to always protect her.
When again, we see women constantly doing the contrary. There were a lot of rumors based off of the court documents that some people had secured when the two of them went through their divorce. There were a lot of rumors stating that, it was, she got fed up because she was the breadwinner at the time. And, she wasn't, happy or satisfied because she was the one that had to, hold him down in the situation. Which, again, let's reel it back. Let's just reel it back. Okay, remember, she's sister. He was an aspiring actor at the time when she met him. I think they met on a movie set or a TV show set, something like that. And she knew the position that she was in when they got together. Cool, whatever. Apparently, her roles were coming in. Again, let's not forget, she's sister. She's been in TV shows and in movies since she was young. She's very known in Hollywood. People know the specific roles to place her in. It's not the same as somebody who is up and coming. But there was, all these rumors about, she was tired of being the breadwinner. She even herself, again, humiliation, liked to post stating that, these men, something about men being providers and this and that. She even liked that on social media in the midst of her divorce.
Tia made a very interesting comment under this video that was reposted by the Neighborhood Talk. And in this video, this guy named Lee Hammock was talking about toxic partners who refuse to pay bills.
I'm so happy we live together. I'm excited to pay our first bill. The rent's due, right? Who on earth is excited to pay bills? And what do you mean together? I mean, you live here, so you're not gonna pay it. Wait, what? So what would you do if I wasn't living here with you? What would you do? I would pay the rent and all the bills. Exactly. So why do you need me to pay the rent and the bills if you can do it by yourself? It was your idea. It was your idea to move in together, so you're not gonna help pay any bills. I'm in between jobs. I done put in 5 applications. And why'd you move in with me with no? So why you gonna kick me out? I thought you loved me. Love don't keep the lights on, but love keeps our relationship on. Is that not worth anything to you? It's worth something to me, but I'll have a job within the next 6 to 12 months. 6 to 12 months? What am I supposed to do till then? Do what you do if I wasn't here. Duh, you said it earlier. What?
Now, Tia's reaction to this video is very revealing, and this is probably one of the reasons why she divorced Cory.
Very interesting now that Cory did one movie, okay, after the breakup. He's in this one movie and said that he has been paid more money from this one movie than he's been paid for any one project in his career.
Paid me the most I ever made in a film for 3 weeks.
Really?
Wow. Ever. And I worked on films 5 months, $75 million budgets.
Imagine that. Again, you done had this man who was in your home, okay? He was being a father to his kids. He was being a husband to you. Yes, nothing is perfect. You guys might have had your ups and downs. There is obviously no sign of any kind of violence or anything that happened within the relationship based on the fact that he has, equal access to see his children. His children are with him all the time. He has blatantly said, and it has, he has confirmed that there was no cheating, on his end within the divorce or in the marriage.
Never cheated.
You had this man who was in your home who was, again, playing the back seat to your success. And for whatever reason, you decide the spark is gone and you graduated. And you sent him right back out there. And now he is able to focus on himself. The highlight is on him. The shine is on him. And he getting paid more money than he ever did. Sometimes, in these situations, when women make these foolish mistakes of letting their man go back out there, they are doing him the biggest favor. When they let their man go right back out there and they set him free, when a lot of the times these men didn't even want to be free in this situation, right? It wasn't their idea to end the relationship. You realize that you might have been in the gap. You might have been a little bit of a hindrance to his success. You might have been that. You thought that you wanted to end the relationship for you because, the spark was gone and you wanted to graduate, when in actuality, you did him the biggest favor. Now there's no competition of, who he got to be around and who making more money, or somebody, demeaning him or again, pushing him into the corner to making him be in the back seat. Now he is in the space that he can attract somebody who's going to appreciate him for the man in which he is. And it's not even perpetrating. He got the money to back it. Like, he is him. I believe that, I don't think that she would ever admit it. I don't know if she would ever say it. But I believe that there is somewhere in her mind that she is thinking, I should maybe go back to the situation. But because, again, a lot of these women are ruled and controlled by the sisterhood. Because of the fear of what the sisterhood might say after you done gone on this, 2-year campaign, dancing and trying to prove to everybody that you're so happy on social media. trying to prove and be the spokesperson for women who want to get divorced.
The DMs that I have gotten from so many women that are going through the same thing and just saying how they admire my courage and my strength.
And start their lives over and go back to the streets. Because of you wanting to do that, I believe it will be hard for her to say that she want to get back with her husband. A lot of women talk about it. Oh, well, she can get back if she wants to. I don't think so. I don't think so. You see, when a man, and this is why I said it in previous videos before, that if you were in a relationship with somebody, don't be playing that game of talking about, well, I'm going to leave, or you could leave, or it's over. Don't play the game unless you're serious. Because when a man who is in it to win it and is fighting to stay in that relationship actually decides to go out and breathe some fresh air, there's no reeling it back.
My time.
He's going to remember the stress. He's going to remember the arguments. He's going to look at you and just and feel disgust when he sees you based off of all the things that you guys have gone through and even the things that you've done after the relationship was over, aka humiliating him on the internet. The nasty girl. Nasty. I think that this should also be a lesson for a lot of women that don't jump the gun. If you have issues in your relationship, don't get hyped up by the women outside. Fix it. Don't get hyped up by people gassing you up, talking about, yeah, girl, you're my inspiration. Fix it. Because all those people who are liking your posts on social media, leaving hearts and saying all this stuff to you, they don't really care about you in real life. You're forfeiting everybody else's opinions and feelings, people who you might not even end up being cool with later on, just to sacrifice your true feelings or your true emotions or to suppress them with how you might truly feel on the inside.
Did you just text me and said she's very proud of me? She's so proud of me.
Again, I don't know if she would ever say it. I don't know if we'd ever see or witness that, but I personally feel like she's thinking, man, maybe I was tripping, or maybe I moved too fast, or, she go out there and she go on a couple dates and they're rough and she's like, oh man, I should just stay with my husband. I thought the streets was gonna be more fun than this. I thought the grass was greener. Ain't no grass. I thought the grass was greener. Ain't no grass. Like, I think a lot of people have a lot to learn from this situation. Of course, we always gonna continue to watch the situation to see, what things unfold or whatever. I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' opinions on this conversation. From what I see, City Boy's up 1,000. Okay? Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.